In this video, I'm going to show you the Exprotrek E68 4K action camera. So if you're looking for a video that's going to show you some footage and what it's like to actually own one and what it's like to use, then you're in the right place, so stick around. Hi guys, welcome back to Lee's Tech Room, and today's video is all about this E68 Exprotrek dual screen action camera. Yes, it's a 4K action camera as well. It does all the other resolutions, 1080, does 720 as well, and 1440 and up to 4K. We've got different frames per second. I'll put that in the description down below. This is the box that it comes in. It comes with all the goodies that you get with all these I don't want to say budget cameras, but they're not expensive ones like the GoPros. So it comes with all the bits and pieces that you need to do everything with, but apart from the strap, that the chest mount, it doesn't come with that. And if you're going to be doing cycling like I've been doing, you really need to get a chest mount because it's the best picture possible. You can put it on the handlebars, but you need to you need to gimbal then, because it's going to be shaking all over the place. Now this is going to be the best way for you. Obviously the helmet is, well, arguably the best way really, because your whole body acts as a stabilizer. But in my opinion, putting the camera on your chest projects what you're actually doing, because you can see the handlebars and you can see everything else that's going on. So that's my opinion. Anyway, I digress. I don't need to go into any of that really. This video is about the camera. Now the camera is brilliant. I actually really like it. When I first got it, couldn't get the sound working very well, wasn't recording the audio very well, so I used a external camera which doesn't come with it. But if you're going to get with this one, go for a little external camera. 2 seconds. Just like this, external microphone even, not a camera, because this is already a camera. So you get a little external microphone, plug it in, and then use this bit just to plonk it on, and that just stays in position and off you go. I put the after practicing it for a while, I put the microphone a little bit further up here because it was scraping on the strap, but that's not a problem. You can deal with that anyway. Yeah, so as I said, the recording didn't come out too well with the audio, but after putting the microphone on it, it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And also when I was doing my recordings, let's see if I can put it, so the chest camera was there, slot that in like that. So the chest camera was there, that's a little, not very tight, so tighten that up, and it was like that. So when I was doing the recording before on the big case, the waterproof case, you had to keep on undoing it and pressing the buttons on the back, making sure it's recording, putting it back again. And that's obviously going to move it around all the time. It's not always going to end up in the same position. And when you're cycling, you need it to be in the right position. So having a dual screen was amazing. So all you need to do is long hold the top button to turn it on. Then you listen. Gives you a little chime. And then wait for a second, then press and hold the top button. And it comes on the front. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So all you got to do when you want to record, you just look down, make sure the screen's on, press the button on the front, press it again because it didn't work. I haven't got a SD card in there. So all you got, as you can see, all you got to do is press the button on the front, and you can see it's recording. You can actually see by looking down. Obviously, if you've got the handlebars, you can see it's recording. If you've got it on your head, you can't really see. You've got to get your mate to see if he's recording. But this dual screen, oh, it's a life changer. It's absolutely brilliant. So it'd be really good for doing like, I don't know, selfies and stuff. Like at this position here, I could be using it to record. Why don't I try that? Hang on a minute, let me go and try that, and then I can show you exactly what the recording's like in a small environment like this. Obviously, I've been doing some cycling, so I keep on going about cycling. I'm really sorry to bore you with cycling. But I mainly do my action cameras videos on cycling, so I do like cycling. I said cycling quite a lot in that sentence. Yeah. So anyway, I'll give it a go on this in front of me, and I'll do some recording now, and then I'll go back to this one, so because this camera is probably going to be a bit better, but we never know. Let's give it a go. See you in a sec. Alright, so this is a recording like I promised on the camera. This is 1080p at 60 frames per second, but when I edit it, it's probably going to go to 30 frames per second. Using the microphone, as you can see, I'm not using the internal microphone. Just got the microphone here. So this is what you see when you film with the action camera. I can see it on the screen in front of me. It's actually just gone off and out because I set it to turn off after every 10 seconds or so. You can change it in the settings to turn off whenever you need to. It's a bit funny now, I can't see what you can see. So anyway, that is the recording with the action camera in a still environment, just me on the screen. Whoa! What was that then? So let's talk about the camera. The camera itself, it's Exprotrek. It's the E68, and it's a dual screen, as you can see. Oh, from there. So you've got one button on the top, you've got the power button and the OK button, and you've got the two buttons on the side. And there's the speaker, there's the SD slot there, there's where you put the microphone in, and that is the mini HDMI. Got the thread on the bottom, standard on all cameras, and then to open the battery, simply like that, and pull the tag to remove. I'm actually going to change the battery because I think that this one is quite flat. Find out in a minute. Remember which way to put it in. Nope, not that way. There we go, like that, simple as that. So long hold, turn on. Apologise if you can't see. Oh, this one's got a low battery as well. Okay, so that's okay. Alright, so we can press the cog at the bottom there and we can go through all the resolutions. Start at the bottom. So you've got 720 at 30 frames per second. I don't think you're ever going to try that. So you've got 720 60 frames per second, 720 120. You've even got 240 frames per second on 720. You've got 1080 all the way through for 120 frames per second. 2.7 is at 30 frames per second, and then 4K, that's 30 and 60 frames per second. So I like 1080p 60 frames per second. EIS, you need to keep that on if you're going to be doing your action camera, so that if the camera's going to be moving around, it's great to have that on. You've got white buttons, white balance, set exposure, metering mode, sharpness, got video quality, got to set in the middle. I probably should have that on high, really. That's what we mean to do, is turn the watermark off. You can actually turn the audio on or off, which is quite handy. Let's go back. And yep, okay, so we can press the cog. We've got image rotation, so if you've got it upside down, like in the car or whatnot, you can turn that up and down. Wi-Fi, and there we go, lots of other different settings as well, which you don't really need me to bore you with. If we press this button over here, there's the little play button that goes through goes through all the videos that you've recorded. And if you press like I said earlier, if you press and hold the top button, get a little cog, and it goes into front screen mode. All right, and obviously press and hold it again, Goes in the back screen. Okay, turn Wi-Fi on. Press and hold the bottom button. Makes a beep. Little symbol comes on there, and you can turn Wi-Fi on. And then you can go to, you can probably set, you can change all that, so you can set the Wi-Fi on it, so you can send all your details straight over to your phone, etc. Press the up button to turn the Wi-Fi off. Okay, a few more things that you can do. Slide down from the top, you can turn the Wi-Fi on, probably a bit quicker than doing it on the side. So press the button on the side, turn it off. And then obviously turns the, that turns the microphone on or off. You can lock the screen and unlock it like that. And then obviously that's the power button. Press this one, it goes back to that one. Scroll up and you can change all the different types of, oops. You can change all the different types of video recordings and photos. So we won't go into that, but it's always very self-explanatory what you can do from those ones. And if you slide across, it changes it from photo to video. All right, so in summary, yes, I will recommend this. Just remember that the audio experience I had with this particular camera wasn't great. After putting the microphone on, it was so much better. So it made the camera amazing. The quality is amazing. The usability of the dual screen was fantastic. I loved how that worked out for me. So I'll put the link in the description down below so you can check out the camera, also for a microphone as well, if I find one. It's a great camera. I do recommend it. Okay, so that's pretty much it from me. Just to quickly say, if you haven't done so already, please like this video just to help me show up on the rankings. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future content. Okay, so that's it from me. I've been Lee's Tech Room. See you there, bye.